Cool. Uh, all right. I think that's it. All right. All right. All right. Like if I like mistype a single thing for this, it could all be ruined. Like, if you guys don't know, this is a Minecraft making like website. Like it's a server. It's like you make Minecraft servers on it. I'm trying to install a data pack onto it. I'm not gonna tell which one. All I can tell you is that it is, it is, it's a lot. Oh, wait, hold on. Like, there's so many things, like, about it that can just be ruined in an instant if I don't have the right things on. I want to watch a video while I'm waiting. Hmm. FileManager. Hold on. I need to add this. So files, I don't need to worry about that much. Right? Origins palette. Alright. Alright. So I go into this. Like, this is also not very important. It's just if I forget to add something, it could end badly. Which is why I need to do this. Add these two things. Like, if I have like a giant thing for powers, that's like when I really need to focus. Like when I have a giant thing for something, like that's really when I need to focus. Like, I hope you can understand that this is just like, if I like forget to add one thing, it could ruin everything. That's the only two things in that. Need to add the things from this one. The files itself are fine. It's just like if I forget one, then it can end in disaster. The only reason I'm doing this is because, like, in case someone wants to pick it. Oh yeah, that's the only thing there. Right? Like, the part where, like, in this kind of part is where I stress the most. Like, these parts where you have to add this kind of thing. Because, like, there's this one that I had to add, like, 24 different files. And I was like, stressing. Like, I was honestly stressed about that part. Because I, like, I almost missed one. I almost skipped over one. And it could have broken the entire game. It could make it so that it could crash the game. It'd be an easy fix. But then I need to go in and check which ones I haven't put in and which ones I haven't have. I mean, that's also easy. But until like I fix it, the game will crash. Or as I think it will. Because the game won't know what to do if I don't. So I think that's like they go together. If like one piece is missing, the others can't work either. I think that's what that means. Something that in here.
Mr. Benedict, we have our tea.
Hello?
I'm the aforementioned Mr. Benedict. There is a sinister force brainwashing us. And yes, he is my twin brother.
Am I the only one to acknowledge this is weird?
You all possess unique talents.
Honestly, I think this movie right here is gonna be filler.
So you need orphans to do a deadly mission.
I mean, it might not.
I get it.
But
Ideally
we'll
not
see.
deadly.
Original series streaming June 25th, only on Disney+.
Files. World. Data packs. Origins. Honestly, this part is kind of boring, but knowing that you can make this, I need to add these. Foxboy. Yeah, like this is what I mean. It's like there's multiple of powers, which is what, like, if I miss one, I don't know what will happen, but it might end badly. Like, this is why I'm stressing. It's because I don't know what will happen if I don't get all of them out in here. Also, in an hour, I'm going to start streaming the Fortnite item shop, which I think there might not be a new skin. They might like bring out something like Summer Drift or something. I don't know. After Fragile Fox, I think is Hungry. Because like these, like this kind of file is the most important part of the data pack, because it actually like makes the mod work. It runs a certain set of code in order to like do something. like, the thing I want to get on a different thing is getting, like, these. Like, Pounce and Pounce Oriole. Which is undoubtedly, like, it's basically the same mod, but, like, basically reskinned. So basically it's a Kitsune. So, like, all three of these. I think it will also need this. I think it'll also need that, yeah. Yeah, I need to close this, because... undoubtedly, like, it's kind of dull. But if I don't add these, it... can't say I didn't try. I'm gonna watch a video while waiting for this. I'm gonna watch this.
Hey guys, I'm Kara.
I'm gonna.
And I'm Trent.
And today we're going to show you how to use the Staff Plus plugin on your Minehut server. So here we are on the server page. We've already installed.
Shut up.
Like a normal person, but if Hypixel has taught me anything, it's that if you have a problem, the answer is slavery. So I have 20 potato minions with 20 enchanted lava buckets, 20 super compactors, 20 diamond spreadings, because it's just free money. Get this upgrade. And with this setup, I was making about 242,000 potatoes per day. At this point, I had enough potatoes for my armor. I could have stopped. I could have put an end to this, but I thought, no, what if I went even further? You can check your ranking in each individual collection, and I was already top 50 in potatoes. I decided at that moment that I was going to be the #1 potato farmer in Skyblock. How hard could it be? First, I needed to get more minion slots. Now, I already spent a lot of time getting to 20 minion slots, because I believe minions are important. I mean, they
I think I'll turn this down just a little bit.
Resources, even if you never bother to log in, as such represent the only way to achieve all Skyblock players share. Not to blame. Unfortunately, each minion slot exponentially more resources than the last. I did what any self-respecting Skyblock player would do, and sat in the shop menu buying ice for 30 minutes. I'm having fun. I dropped out of college, and after spending many hours and 15 million coins, I finally unlocked the 22nd minion slot. At this point, I thought I had first place in the bag. I mean, there's only a couple of solo players that have 23 minion slots. If anyone went to that much trouble to get more minion slots, they'd probably spend it on the minion that actually makes money, play minions. But I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to go even more overkill, alright? I'm going to upgrade my level 7 potato minion to level 9. Now you might be thinking to yourself, oh, Technoblade, isn't that obvious? Isn't it just more potato? potatoes, why wouldn't you do that immediately? No, it's not. All right, upgrading past level 7 on minions never makes sense. Never getting that money back because upgrading cost over 100,000 potatoes just to get to potato 9. That'll take over 2 months to get that money back. Over 8 months for level 11. It's just a bad idea. Oh, but Technoblade, isn't that just a long-term investment? No, it's not. Remember Cactus Farms? Remember how they were great for like 5 days and then the admins obliterated them in an update? Yeah, you really think your dreams are going to go that long without getting crushed by the admins? No. You're never seeing that money again. I'm sorry, it's gone. But I wasn't farming potatoes for profit. I was farming them for honor, for glory. So I started upgrading them to level 9. My last hidden weapon was the Farming Crystal, which increases the speed of nearby farming minions by 10%. I could only fit 12 minions in that radius, but I thought, you know what? Whatever. I'll just make a second Farm Crystal. Here we go! Oh, okay. No, I'm glad Skyblock tells you that after you make a second crystal. I mean, it's not like you can just tell me that after I make the first crystal. Whatever. It's not a total waste of money. At least I can auction. Thank you, Hypixel. If I wanted to fit all my minions in that 8-block radius, I'd have to think in the 3rd dimension. And so, after restructuring my farm, the potato pyramid was complete, yielding 309,000 potatoes per day. But as an ex-English major, I decided that math wasn't enough to defeat my enemies. I needed to consult the classics. In The Art of War, Sun Tzu says, if you know the enemy, you know yourself. You need not fear the result of 100 battles. So I decided to do some investigative journalism. I discovered a forum post from September in which a user named I'm a Squid Kid bragged about being ranked #1 in potatoes. By stalking his profile, I found another post weeks later in which he suggested he was now around 7 million potatoes. By putting these two data values on a grid, I could calculate the slope to estimate his average daily potato yield. It wasn't perfect, but it was the best method I could think of to estimate how strong his potato farm was. I mean, it's not like I could just go to his island and look at it. Wait, that worked? But what I found shocked me to my very core. No, this can't be. This man made 8 potato 11 minions. And then he painted the Mona Lisa! It was at this moment I realized that I wasn't dealing with a potato madman, but a potato supervillain. At this point I felt despair, all sense of rationality, even the slightest hope of making his money back. This man had thrown them all away to farm potatoes. I had 2 more minion slots then, but his minions were so high level that he was still making more than me at 310,000 potatoes per day. But I wasn't even worried about his potato farm. I mean, I still had some minions to upgrade. I was confident I could make a strong farm. I was worried about his head start. The month I spent farming the big man sword, he'd already been farming potatoes. According to my calculations, he was already 7.5 million potatoes ahead of me. Even if all my minions magically became level 11 at that very moment, it would take 107 days to catch up. I can't go that long without uploading. My fans will murder me. So was that it? Was my quest to become the #1 potato farmer in Skyblock destined to end in failure? No, I refused. The sunk cost fallacy wouldn't allow it if I wanted to defeat a man that had descended.
So,
Yeah, I'm still working on the thing.
no, it's not good. I was just wondering because you called me. I was like, if you would like help with your project, I can help you.
Like, only the owner is going to me. And literally, I'm working on, like, something for Minecraft. So.
Hey, how about this? I'll what's it called? Let you sponsor yourself on my video, because a lot of people watch my videos.
What?
I'll let you do like a I'll let you tell the people on my YouTube channel about your YouTube channel. So, yeah. I can help you that way. I mean,
Hey guys, I'm Kara.
I don't think there's
Look it
any
up,
other
Trent.
way I can
Today we're
help.
going to show you how to use it.
Sure. You want.
For sure, I'll make a video when I get the chance. And that is if I get a chance, so. But I'm pretty sure I will. So, not to worry. Yeah, it's just, yeah.
By the way, I'm streaming.
Run24_7 said tenor.com.
Bro, look at that meme I sent you.
Sorry.
Hold up. Hold up. Give me just a second. Bro, watch this video. Hold up. Let me just send it to you. Copy.
Hey, do you have Minecraft on like, do you have...
Run24_7 said Skazzer. I really miss my Wigga.
I don't have Minecraft.
Like, do you have Minecraft
On my PC?
on a computer?
On computer, yes sir.
So yeah, so you do have Minecraft on your computer.
Yes sir.
Run24_7 said discord.com.
Alright, I'm gonna invite you to the thing.
I'm not on my computer though.
Like, just in general, I'm gonna invite you to the server. Since you have Minecraft.
Alright,
Because like, the thing is, I need
Run24_7 said.
that has Minecraft. Preferably on the computer, but like, that anyone who can play Minecraft and get onto your server.
yeah, I just joined. Bro, I have a question. Did you leave Eggo my Lego?
I left anything that has to do with, Snixie.
SUS imposter said underscore.
Why?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Feel you. He's really nice to me.
Well, he's not nice in general, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why.
Southern. Some people just, you know.
I'll talk to you later, because I have to focus. Because...
Run24_7 said discord.com.
Alright. The tough thing is like, I have to battle against, like, timing, because if, like, I get off it for long enough, it'll close out as a thing. Huh. It's hailing. Or raining. I don't know. Well, I think it's hailing.
Hey guys, I'm Kara.
And I'm Trent.
And today we're going to show you how to use a Staff Plus plugin on your Minehut server.
It's like almost the middle of the summer. And like it's raining. Weather in California would be like... That's so weird. It's literally summer and it's like hailing or raining or something. It's probably not like hailing because like it's the literal. It's like beginning to be summer. Like that's so weird. I mean, it's not that weird. It's just like the fact that it's doing this in the middle of summer is just so weird. Wrong thing. Pounds following you. Because the thing is, I think I need to add Fox Pounds sound. No, I think I need to add, like, Fox Pound, like, all three of these. Like, no, all five of those. Like, JSON files are, like, the most important part about data packs. Like, they give data packs functionality. You said that. I think that's what they do. Because, like, these are supposed to be, like, these are... Speed. You want to see some real speed. Stealth A. Stealth countdown. There we go. Stealth G. Oh, never mind. And that's the thing that is keeping me back from just doing this all at once. It's just like how it does that every time. God, this is so boring. I'm just gonna watch a video. I'm just gonna continue watching the video I was watching before.
Mr. Benedict, we have our tea. Hello?
I'm the aforementioned Mr. Benedict. There is a sinister force brainwashing us, and
History. I should get minion expanders. Minion expanders have long been known as the most useless item in Skyblock. So you know how all minions have this like 5x5 area in which they work? They don't actually need this area. They could work with one block just as fine, because all they do is break a block and then they place it right back. They don't need options. So what the minion expander does is it turns that 5x5 area into a 7x7 area. Why? Why would the minion need more options so it doesn't get bored? But with the Slayer update, they added a hidden attribute to minion expanders, which buff minion speed by 5%, which is still garbage. Diamond spreading gives like 5 times the value, and I didn't have enough space to put both of them in my minions. But unfortunately, diamond spreading only gives diamonds. If I wanted to become number 1, I'd have to sacrifice all of that free money for 5% more potatoes. With the minion expanders taking up so much extra space, the potato pyramid was no longer enough to fit all my minions within the farming crystals radius. So I built the Potato Dome! Boasting 5 floors, the Potato Dome could fit all 22 expanded minions. And after I'd finished upgrading the rest of them to level 9, the Potato Dome could now produce 337,000 potatoes per day. At this point, the Potato Dome was the most powerful potato farm in Skyblock. I was ranked 20 on the leaderboards and rising fast, and yet I knew in my heart that it wasn't enough. It wasn't even close. But what more could I do? Farm potatoes by hand? I actually did for like an hour. It made a tiny dent. Sure, it would have worked eventually, but come on. Is mindlessly repeating the same task for hundreds of hours really what Skyblock's all about? Okay, yeah, pretty much, but I wasn't about to do that, man. When I said 100 hours, I was not kidding. And yet, as time went on, it began to seem like that was truly the only way. The opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. Sun Tzu. I'd done it. I discovered a critical flaw with Squid Kid's potato farm. His minions were too close together. Now, with any other kind of minion, that wouldn't have mattered at all, but potato minions are unique. When they're too close together, they'll start trying to plant in spots the other minions already planted and get stuck in an infinite loop, dragging down the overall farm's potato output by as much as 90%. The reason he had to notice this and was still first place in potatoes is because this only happens when someone is online and on the island. Because otherwise, Skyblock just runs a calculation to guess how many resources your minions would have made while you were offline. Anyways, he left the door to his AFK machine open, so I left my alt in there. Welcome to the real world, Squid Kid. Okay, can we take a moment to talk about Jerry, alright? I got Jerry here.
Oop.
I got Jerry there. There's actually 2 Jerrys in there. I have video evidence, okay? Well, look at this. He's multiplying. He's undergoing mitosis. But that's not all. The other day I was just minding my business and then... Why is he there? I knew I couldn't rely just on sabotage to get first place, because who knows if there's other people out there just like Squid Kid throwing away everything just to farm more potatoes. So I decided to look into alternate fuel sources for my minions. I mean, enchanted lava buckets are already the most efficient permanent fuel source in the game, but what about temporary fuel sources? So I got a bunch of hamster wheels, which give twice as much of a boost, 50%, but for only a day. And I threw like 100 of them into the potato dome, and it started making 450,000 potatoes per day. And so the days went by. Every day I'd log in and AFK on Squid Kid's Island with my ult, while my minions burned through hamster wheels, quickly bringing me into the potato top 10. I was finally making good progress, until one day, when I went to AFK on his island again. Oh god, he's online. What do you want? Why do you keep doing this? I just wanted to check on the last supper, man. You AFK'd on my island for 12 hours! It was a good painting! I figured Squid Kid would find it a little bit suspicious if the same guy was AFK at his island every day, so I got and then I left them both in there. Be extremely subtle, even to the point of formlessness. What? Why? Why are you guys here? I've been buying some enchanted baked potatoes from
He
the
is
auction house.
multiplying.
Some of my money, but look, I need potato 11 minions if I want to catch up as quickly as possible. We can't only have 2. It's not enough. Well, I mean, it is enough, but I want to upload within the next year. But the problem with the auction house is that it's filled with crazy people. Look at this guy. He's bidding 0.9 mil for 26. You think that's bad? 11 million. I could see someone bidding 7 million on a stack of enchanted baked potatoes. 8 million. I could understand that. 11 million. Deranged psychopath. There's no justification. Send this man to prison. After a couple days of minion farming and buying enchanted baked potatoes, we have 102, which in regular potatoes is over 2.6 million.
Mr. Benedict, we have our tea. Hello?
I'm the aforementioned Mr. Benedict. There is a sinister force brainwashing us. And yes, he is my twin brother.
Am I the only one to acknowledge this is weird?
You all possess unique talents. And together you are immensely powerful.
So you need orphans to do a deadly mission. I get it.
Ideally not deadly.
Original series streaming June 25th, only on Disney+.
Items. I had to mortgage my house. It's crazy out there. I actually did pretty well during the Halloween events, which allowed me to raise a lot of money. But I'm just saying, look at this spooky pile, right? Limited edition item with my name and pig rank stamped on them. Could you imagine how much money I would make if I put this on the auction? I would make Dan TDM's 15 mil water bottle look like tap water. He left a sign for me, whitelisted. What do you want from me? I'm just ruining Squid Kid's whole life. He's traumatized. He's just living in fear. Why are they here? Why do they keep showing up? But after a few days, I ran out of hamster wheels, and I had to resort to my final weapon, the Catalyst. The Catalyst is the strongest fuel source in the game, tripling your minion output, but they only last for 3 hours. Fortunately, I had a couple. With the power of Catalyst, my potato output skyrocketed, and I put that all back into leveling up my minions. And in a matter of days, I had 22 potato 11 minions producing 893,000 potatoes per day. I don't make hot potato books. I make hot potato libraries. Originally, I thought I'd have to go bankrupt buying catalysts if I wanted to catch up to Squid Kid, but I actually discovered that catalysts are amazing. I can buy the materials to make one for like 10,000 coins on the auction, and then each of them makes 14,000 coins in potatoes. This is a miracle. It's free money. So every day I sold hot potato books, and then I bought more crystals. And then I sold more hot potato books, and then I bought more crystals. And that's the story of how I made infinite money. Well, not really, because you can only use so many per day, but I made a lot, and now I was ranked 3 in potatoes. I did some more investigative journalism and found the guy ranked number 2 in potatoes. I'm going to give you guys 3 guesses as to who left a funny rating on his post. Squid Kid! I was right on his tail, but I decided to visit his island to see just how strong his potato farm was. Oh, this is a joke. This is pathetic. pathetic. Only 18 minion slots. This is just sad. I've seen Irish famines with more potatoes than this farm. But you might get away with this farm in some garbage vegetable like carrots. But potatoes, how dare you? Oh my god, this crystal, it only covers 5 of these minions. I'm gonna throw up. Against a farm like that, I easily took rank number 2. It seemed like I was only one away from my potato dreams, and yet Squid Kid had been so dominant on the potato leaderboards that he was still 3 million potatoes ahead. But with Catalyst, such a lead could be destroyed in a matter of days. Still, to be safe, I kept AFK on this island, until one day. I checked the window for a moment, and the island was full. 2 guys I'd never heard of before had called the police on Squid Kid and brought a helper to investigate him. Who called the police? Whitelisted. Are you Squid Kid's alt? No, I just AFK here a lot. As a hobby, I'm so suspicious. He doesn't believe me at all. I'm getting banned. They'd been investigating while Squid Kid was offline. I met him later that day and decided to warn him. Squid, I know we've had our differences, but the police are after you, man. I saw a helper, Squid. There were 2 dudes, Squid. They came to your island with the helper. They were snitching. I don't know why. I need names. Okay, let me get my screenshots. You gotta be careful, man. The snitches be everywhere. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. Just act natural. And I'm gone. It seemed strange to be helping my number 1 enemy. Sheer dedication to farming potatoes had earned my respect. I had to give him help from one potato brother. Also, I'm deeply scared. What he said when I told him names noted. That is serial killer talk. We ain't gonna be hearing from those 2 guys ever again. He kept farming potatoes, and in a matter of days, Squid Kid's lead was almost completely destroyed. And yet, had no idea. He even put a billboard on his island for 1 in potatoes. But why I suspect? Just a few days ago, he'd seen proof on the forums that he was millions in the lead. The poor fool had no idea what was coming. Is it updated? It hasn't updated. Alright. Has it updated? Number 1 in potatoes. To celebrate, I took my 2 alts and my main account, and then I AFK'd on all 3 of them. I think at this point Squid Kid knew that the alts were mine, but he was so confused. Why had Technoblade been AFK'ing on his island for weeks? He was so confused that he didn't even realize that his potato leaderboard spot had already been taken. So I went to confront him myself one final time. What do you want? Why are you doing this? Your potato rank 1 spot is now mine. He's second. For years, my machinations lay undetected.
LOL.
This is all I have. When I found a problem with your island, a critical. Get over here. Squid, get over here. This sign, it has the wrong number. Pretty bad week for Squid Kid overall, I'd say. First he got arrested, and then I cyberbullied him, but it had to be done. And let me just say, there is no chance of him catching up. I even got 23 minion slots just to bury any hope he had. This spot is mine, and that's the on the potato leaderboards, and we lived happily ever after.
2 and 3 came out.
The harder it is on the same page. Who said you needed pages? The other day I was farming potatoes by hand. Didn't you already win the potato war? wars never ended. And how things ended up like this. We've got to go back to November. When I dethroned Squid Kid and became the #1 potato farmer in Skyblock, I went to his island and laughed at him for half an hour. Then my co-op member showed up, and we all started laughing at him. It was not Squid Kid. He updated it! And then I left. Squid Kid wasn't giving up on rank #1, but I didn't care. So I uploaded the Great Potato War. But in the days after that, I did nothing. I spent so long working to become #1. Now that I didn't feel anything at all. I had no idea what to do with myself. I mean, the video did all right, but not nearly enough to justify it. I uploaded it. So many people started using potato minions that the price of potatoes dropped 30% in the auction house. My plans to become rich had failed both in-game and in real life, but at least But when I visited Squid Kid's island 3 days later, what I found shocked me. He had 23 minion slots. Now when I made the Great Potato War, some people criticized me for violating Sun's.
Mr.
Whatever you do, don't reveal all your techniques.
Benedict, we have our tea. Hello?
I'm the aforementioned Mr. Benedict. There is a sinister force brainwashing us. And yes, he is my twin brother.
Am I the only one to acknowledge this is weird?
You all possess unique talents. And together you are immensely powerful.
So you need orphans to do a deadly mission. I get it.
Ideally not deadly.
Original series streaming June 25th, only on Disney+.
And bought another alt account, and then I infiltrated the guild. But what I found confirmed my worst fears. People were helping Squid Kid. I'd cyberbullied Squid too hard. People had seen the video bad and gone to his island to hand him the spare items he needed to make more slots, or in some cases just pay $1 million, all with the express purpose of defeating Technoblade once and for all. Now I can't complain about other people getting free stuff, but watching tens of millions get given to my arch nemesis by my own viewers, it was a struggle. In a week he had a farm even stronger than my own. My worst fears had been realized. Squid was catching up. If I wanted to remain #1, I had to act fast. Once more I consulted the wisdom of ancient times. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable. Move, fall. I couldn't let Squid learn of my plans, so I boarded up the Potato Dome. I hired goons and swore them to secrecy. My actions, so I started an SMP series to throw him off the tread. And like I began, I knew there was only one way to defeat all by building a farm so powerful it reached the theoretical potato. And to do that, I would have to do something no solo player had ever done before. Unlock the 24th minion slot. It wasn't going to be easy. Fortunately, I'd already reached 100 million coins by selling potatoes before prices had fallen. I paid my goons to start gathering the resources we needed, whether that was by purchasing directly from NPCs or scouring the auction house 24/7. In the meantime, I headed to the Spider's Den, where I fought Tier 4 Tarantula bosses until I reached Slayer 5, unlocking the Tarantula minion, which gave several new minion crafts. Progress was steady, but we soon encountered an obstacle. It was a useless item that even if you had the money to pay for it, nobody was selling it on the auction house. I had to go on a manhunt to find someone who was actually using sheep minions so I could trade for it directly. He has some enchanted button. Not pulling a Foogle, are you? 100 gigas, the approximate. You're doing business with you. I partially forgive you for your past crimes. Alright, it took 3 days and over 1 million coins. Finally got all the materials we need to craft. Look at this. It's beautiful. So organized. These are enough to make 50 unique crafts, and then we'll have 24 minion slots. So we're just gonna speed up the craft in here.
Hey guys, I'm Kara.
And I'm Trent.
And today we're going to show you how to use the Staff Plus plugin on your Minehut server.
The 24th was up, and my farm was now producing 1,060,000 potatoes per day. I had the maximum number of minions, but if I wanted to make the greatest possible potato farm, there was still one upgrade I needed to get. An upgrade dumber than all the past upgrades combined. Unfortunately, the website I used to stock Squid Kid's auction bids revealed I was already working on it. I had no other choice. I once said that the most useless item in the game is a minion expander, but that was before I learned about the flycatcher. The fly Flycatcher is an upgrade which increased minion speed by 10%, 5% more than the minion expanders I was currently using. Oh, but Technoblade, that sounds great. Wrong. You would not believe how difficult it is to make a flycatcher. First, you need a fly swatter, which drops from less than 1% of high-level tarantula bosses, and then you need over 10 million coins worth of tarantula silk. To give you guys a quick visual of how many materials we're gonna need some of this, a little bit of this too, this, some of that, a little bit of that. Now, if we combine all of that together, we can make one flycatcher. I need 24 of these. It was a daunting task, but I knew we had to start immediately. I'd been stalking Squid Kid's Twitter, so I knew he was a college student, and it was November. Squid Kid would be in his weekends. We had to get as many flyers before winter break. I once more get them to acquire the needed materials. My main problem was money. I still had a few tens of millions of coins left over, but if I wanted 24 flycatchers, that wasn't even close to enough. Fortunately, the Potato Dome was making over 3 per day, not including the cost of buying catalyst, which was not a new for me. Remember when I flexed on all of you with my chest full of catalysts? Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I was holding back. One of the things I did to grind candy during spooky festivals, which is skeleton horse pet, which was a huge flex back in November, and there's it all. But the important thing about the skeleton horse pet is that there's actually a bug that most people, the skeleton horse ramp other people's islands. Just kidding. I'd never do something like that, because I'm a good person. It turns out it's really easy to glitch through doors, so the people visited my island formed an orderly queue to wait their turn to break into the dome. Just give me getting tarantula silk was taking weeks, but getting the fly swatters was actually quite easy. It's an incredibly rare boss drop, but the thing is it's only useful for making flycatchers.